Hey everybody, it's BC here, and welcome to another episode of Planet Nomads. And yes, come on, come on, there we go. Yes, I was actually able to get this thing going all the way around. And it just took a little bit of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's finally going. And surprisingly, those hinges are quite strong now. And yeah, I could try to slow this down, but let's get out the fun way. Do do do. Love that. Anyway. But as you can, I don't know if you can see, but I've been doing a little bit of testing around here. I tried to get this thing up and running a little bit better. Tried to lighten the load, to change the wheels over to these ones. These have a little bit more traction, but I think the big problem is these wheels just don't have any traction on these plating. I've got them all, had them all set to high speed, separate batteries, even torque, and I took half the load off. Even started cutting the corners here, and I couldn't get more than 3 or 4 meters a second. So I don't know if it's the wheels or it's just too heavy. I don't know. But I was messing around with something over here. I come up with an idea for the elevator. I know I'm not the only one that's come up with the idea, but I actually didn't even think about it until now. But hover pads. But this is something that's interesting. So I was messing around with this, and this was the highest, well, not the highest setting, but the setting that I had it for on the jack. So I turned it off and dropped it back down, turned it back on, it came back up. So I decided I'd build a wall around it, and I put a block on the corner here, and then built the wall off of that block so it wouldn't attach. Well, apparently, can I reach it? Yes, I can. Turn it off and nothing happens, and that's because somehow it's actually snapping to these blocks now, and that's something we're going to try here in a minute. Is we're going to see if maybe the old conveyor splice works. So let's, as you can see, all of them are taken off. The jack is actually disconnected, turned off right now. But something interesting happened. When I took the last one out, it dropped down into place like so. What I did is I went back up and I put the wall back in. And we'll just do this quickly here. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Do there. Oh, and it fell off. But this thing I'm going to show you isn't going to stop me from using this. I'm just going to have to design it a little bit differently to prevent any incidences, and you shall see in a moment here. It's always hard to try to get that rotation right, and I always get this mixed up because once I have it on the, I guess we'll call it the x-axis, I don't really need to change it, but I keep changing it anyways. And then we go one more, and I can get that one from down here. And I do have a little bit of surprise too afterwards, which I'm going to show you after this if I survive. Not that it matters. But so what I did is it dropped down and fell inside this layer here. So I go and put this back on top. Now if I turn this back on, it should technically bring me back up there. But no, now it's not working. Got stuck somewhere. Well, is it actually on? Let's see if it's... I can't tell if it's on or not. I guess I could do it this way. This ain't gonna work now because it went off center. Anyways, it had launched me up to the air. Let's actually turn that back on. I can't even tell if it's on or not. Usually you can tell by the light, or by the way it's twitching, I guess. Let's get down here and have a look at it. You gotta go down and have a look. Is that up? Oh, okay, yeah, so it's on now. Alright, well, this is gonna be fun. Which block is it gonna be? Oh, there we go. I am airborne. I have no idea how high I am. Good thing I got a good jetpack. And it's time for a suicide burn. Now! I was a little late on the suicide burn, but I survived. Where'd the rest of it go? Oh, I think I saw it go over there. But yeah, anyways, I discovered that by mistake. And it sent me straight up like a rocket. So yeah, the hoverjacks, they hold tension big time. Another thing we gotta do is, oh, I'll be fine. I'm not gonna die anytime soon. Blood splatter on my screen doesn't bother me. But I was actually going around. I was trying to cut down a whole bunch of trees. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Getting up a bunch of biomass for generators and whatnot. And I was heading here. If you go look at marker D, which we are getting close to, there was a biome change. And it was the best kind of biome change too, because we got our uranium, our titanium, our silver, our gold, everything right here. So let's see what we have so far. Still haven't got any uranium. I got 4 out of here already. But yeah, even a zanite. So we got everything we need. And this is just one miner, so I'm going to get a uranium generator going once we get enough for this out of that. And we're going to get 8 miners going. And I do believe this is where we're going to set up our facility. I'll have to clean out some area. We'll do a little bit of pipelining too. But I'm going to go back to my chamber there, heal up a little bit, and we'll check out the conveyor pipes, and then we'll start building our base, or sorry, BCP labs. Okay, so now for the first order of business. First, we're going to see if we can break and reconnect the conveyor line now, because it almost looks like the blocks are snapping to each other when you're placing side by side. So we'll see what happens here. I should have enough stuff on me. So I'm not going to go just straight across. I'm going to elbow it up. If I get the right axis here. And we'll even go up a little bit. See if we can get some sort of flex or sag or something going on. Just to see how they're actually connecting now. And we want it straights. And in fact, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try to tee off of this. Now, of course, this is just only like a 6-foot section, but you know, if we have to do it on something that's, you know, 200 meters or something, we could always place a block next to this that should snap to it and snap to the ground, possibly. But as you can see, we've got both of them connected, so let's take that out. And let's grab a T section here. Actually, I need that container. We don't need the refinery right now. I already built it. And it's not like I have enough uranium anyways. Alright, so we do that. And 4. Alright, so now we have all 3 containers. So that is good. And then over here we should get all 3. So that is interesting. We might have to test that out. Maybe do like a, I don't know, 100-meter section, just completely suspended like it is, like this, with no supports at all, and take out the midsection, try to tee it off, and see what happens. Well, that is good. I'm hoping it's like that. And same with the issue with the blocks not attaching to each other. Like, let's actually do another quick test here. That's not my armored block. That's my armored block. So the way it works, the way it used to be, so because I placed that on the wall section, it's attached to that. If I place this on there, it's attached to that block. If I place this one on this side, then if I take this one out, it should drop, but it doesn't. So maybe they did look for connecting surfaces, which could definitely make building a lot easier in this game, because then you won't have to build off of one spot and just spread out, so it makes the use of hinges and other mechanical parts more useful. But yeah, let's go start building our base. Let me see what I got for supplies. Okay, I need to resupply here. I did make a whole bunch of stuff earlier. When am I not mass producing anything? Lately, actually, because I haven't needed anything. Let's see here. What else do I need? I gotta make those miners. What do I need for them? Level 2 circuits, level 2 composites, and the Mark II plates. Alright. Let's get that stuff queued up, and it's raining, so I'll bring you back when the weather's clear, and I got everything for the miners. Alright, I got everything ready to go. So yeah, let's start building the foundation here. So I want to try to keep it sort of close to everything else, but close to the miners at the same time. It's probably going to be a bigger place for me to get a couple of different buildings. I'm going to have one making batteries, going to have one for the printers, one for the storage, one for everything else. Why are you not snapping? There you go. And yeah, so in true fashion, I am going to speed things up and save you the hassle of me fidgeting with the controls. Alright, here we go. Okay, it is all done pretty much. All I gotta do is fire up the generator here, get these miners going. Now, as far as I can tell, everything is all connected into one giant system. So let's see what happens. I have been noticing a little bit of lag, but a little bit of lag in my world is nothing new. So I was originally going to go with 6, but since we get 2,000 out of this uranium generator, I figured I might as well max it out. So that is going. So we are getting a little bit of everything out of everything. So we're not just getting 1% of uranium, we're getting 8% uranium. We get a lot of zanite too. So now the big question is, I guess I can, we'll leave you running. You still got some fuel. I have been noticing a little bit of lag though. I don't know if it got picked up or not, but as I was up there hooking up the lights on the inside there to the generator, a small container went flying by the outside. I knew it was a small container because I could see the quantity count. This thing here, a little drawer with the 0 and the 12. I saw that fly right outside the wall. I don't know if it's one of the things that got orbiting right now or what it was. But anyways, let's go check out the lab. Nice and bright and clean and spacious. But, oh, a little bit of a lag spike there. But let's go check upstairs, because this is where it matters. So I should be able to see everything from this container. Judging by the lag, I wouldn't be surprised. A new thing they added too is if you hold Alt and click the minus button, collapses everything. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 large containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 miners. 1 uranium generator. 1, 2, 3, 4 printers. A refinery and an armory. Everything is connected. Perfect. That is amazing, because last time I tried to do something like this, only half of it showed up. So now, let's try to do a splice here, because I know that these are connected to everything else. So, and I'd rather not rebuild the mines, at least if, hang on a sec. Alright, sorry about that. I had company come over. But first, let's try to do a splice here. So let's just pop it right in the middle here. And judging by the lag, it definitely broke a connection there. So we'll just go ahead and throw a T section in here. Like so. We'll stick a small container on top. Wherever you may be. There you are. And we'll stick that on top. If I can get the right axis. There we go. So now, let's see if we got the refine. We should actually have everything in here. Compact, 4 printers, 4 large containers, 8 miners, uranium generator, refinery, and armory. So they did fix that. That is good. So now, all that's left to do is get everything in production. We're going to be getting uranium no matter what, so we're just going to go ahead and mass produce that. So whenever there's any type of uranium in the system, whether it be in the miners, containers, or anywhere else, it's going to go ahead and make the enriched uranium. We're not going to worry about the armory for now, but we are going to, of course, get our frames, plates, and mechanical parts. Probably not so much mechanical parts. So, yeah. Let me just do like that. These two I'm just going to leave free for now. So, this is actually a pretty handy little box to have. That way I can check my supply here. So we'll close those. I want to just check on the miners. See how they're doing. See if they got anything already. Oh, look at that. We're already getting uranium. And the best thing is this uranium generator for the miners is going to be self-fueling, because as it generates uranium, it goes to the refinery over there, creates enriched uranium, which gets sucked up by a generator over there. But anyways, I think we're going to call the episode here. It was a bit of a build. A little bigger than it needs to be, but hey, go big or go home, right? But anyways, I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.